Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to Morning Flame. It's been like 5 days. I feel like I haven't been on in so long, but God bless you all. I'm so glad to be here. My name is Andrea. I am your host, and I have a couple different things I'm going to talk about tonight. Welcome to Morning Flame. This is where at any time of the day you can get a fresh nugget from God, be inspired, be revitalized, be restored, be renewed, and he'll just like light that kindle of flame in your heart. And so I'm just excited to be here with you all today. So, jumping right into it, the first topic that I want to talk about is something that came up a couple of times, like talking with friends, talking at work, and it just was something that just hit my heart today. And it's basically, I guess what they call it is like matching energy, right? So, or people will say, keep that same energy. And typically they're talking about people who are bringing negative vibes into a room, a negative aura, negativity in any one of its shapes or forms, whether it be through a bad attitude, just whatever. So, we were talking, a few people were talking about different things. And the long and short of it is, what does it mean to match someone's energy? So someone comes in, they got a stank attitude, or they just are coming with their mess or coming with their negativity. And you were up here like, hey, good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? What's good? And then womp, womp, womp. Here's that person that's bringing that vibe and that tension. You feel it in the room. You can cut it with a knife. So what people tend to say is, oh, you want that energy? Okay, I'll match your energy and I might even go a little harder with it, right? And so, and thinking about that and having done that multiple times, I think we've all done that, where we've allowed someone else's negativity to kind of wreak its havoc in our own selves, or where we have matched them or even went harder to make sure not only do we match you, but we exceeded past your negative energy and we went harder with it. So, I guess that's really what I want to talk about. We should stop doing that. It's not healthy. It's not productive. It's not helpful. Matching energy is horrific. It sounds like a cute little term, like keep that same energy is a different one. You can say that, but as far as like matching energy, no, 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 no. We are here to be energy changers. We step into a room, and all that negativity is supposed to want to run out because we done brought ourself into the room and we've got energy that nobody can touch. When you're confident in yourself, when you've got uh uh when you're secure in who you are, nobody can take your energy down. They can fight with you about it. You can like feel it in yourself, like, oh man, like I sense myself going there. But no, 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 no. So there's one thing too, I would say there's people who have this negative energy and they're not really directing it towards you intentionally. That's another thing you have to remember. People are just maybe frustrated about situations. One story that I was telling someone was where I work, there's this unit secretary and she's amazing at this. I remember one day this person came in, I believe it was a transporter, and she was told to go here and then told to go there. And so she was kind of walked through the building. So she was super frustrated by the time she got to the secretary. And this secretary was just calm as a clam, beautiful as ever, just sitting there. And this woman starts kind of going off about how she went here and there, and this is the paperwork, and I don't know who to hand it to. And so she's like, oh, okay, I'll take the paperwork in the softest, sweetest voice, very direct. And then the lady was still just kind of coming at her with different things about her experience and her frustration. And this the secretary was able to take this woman who was like stern faced and just strong in what she was saying, and she took her all the way down. She didn't become a pushover. She didn't apologize 100 times for stuff that she wasn't involved in. She gave clear, direct answers, so it was healthy. It's not like she became a doormat for this woman to just pound on, and then the woman was grateful and just became happy in that. No, she was very direct. But yet she brought her down to the point where when she was leaving, she said, well, bye, you have a good weekend, and this, and that. And I just said, well, you are good. It was powerful. And so it was just such a lesson learned about how sometimes we allow people to get in places and spaces where they don't deserve to be. Nobody deserves to be to get into your soul and into your body, your emotions, because your soul is made up of your mind, body. I mean, your emotions is part of your soul makeup. And so, um, and when they get into that space and they occupy that space and they turn it into a negative, a war zone, no, you can't let anybody do that. No, 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 no. You have to fight through that. You have to maintain who you are. And you don't know. A lot of times these people, like I said, they might be insecure. They themselves can be struggling in their own relationships, situations, circumstances, and they may be totally unintentional in what they're saying and what they're doing. Yet, unfortunately, you might have that be the aftermath of like what it is. You just might be part of a person who's in their line of fire when they're going through whatever it is that they're going through, and they may unintentionally hurt you knowingly. We do it to our children, we do it to friends and family, we do it naturally and unintentionally oftentimes. And then there's people that we know, yes, they are very intentional about making sure they could say something negative at any opportunity they have to make someone else or some other situation or something look bad, feel bad, and they're intentional about trying to bring that energy. Don't play into them. I mean, people get excited when they're able to take joy out of a room. No, when they're able to take peace from someone's heart. Absolutely not. Be an energy changer. Do not succumb to someone's bad energy, their negative energy, whether it's intentionally imposed upon you or just secondary because of whatever it is they're going through with life or whatever their experiences are. And that doesn't mean you have to talk trash on them and hate them and all that stuff either. No, but just maintain your good energy. When we're talking about this, we're talking about negative versus positive here. And so I'm talking about specifically the situations where someone's coming with negativity. Either they're coming at you, or it's a situation that involves you, or it's a situation that you have nothing to do with, totally out of your control. But some people can just, I remember at my one job, man, we didn't know if it was going to be a good day or a bad day, depending on how one nurse felt that day, set the stage for the whole day. It was like, we're going to be walking on eggshells. We're going to be tiptoeing. Absolutely not. No. If I could go back to those days and those years where I was walking on eggshells because somebody else was just woke up and had a rough day, whatever it was in their life that they were experiencing, I don't know. But we didn't know from day to day what we were going to be met with when we walked into that job. And so we would say, well, how's she doing today? We're like, what kind of day is it going to be? Absolutely not. You need to take hold of your day, keep your energy, make sure you keep yourself on positive, and there's a blessing in it. So to close out this session, there is a blessing in it. I said, well, what does God say about this? What will he say? And lo and behold, what do I always say? You want to know anything about life? The word of God is your sure place to go, and you can find something. So in in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 9 and 10, it says here, I'll start at verse 8. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. So this is where I say, like, don't start gossiping about the person or, oh, they're always this, they're always that. No, 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 no. While you're keeping that energy, you're also not allowing yourself to fall into gossip, fall into hatred, fall into malice. So then it goes on to verse 9 to say, not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing. Give that person a blessing of your good energy, your good vibes. Like, even if they're hating you, like, just don't fall into the trap, man. Don't fall into the trap. Not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. So give a blessing to get a blessing. Don't be matching negative energy. It's such a waste of time. And it's just so, how do you feel when you go into that place of negativity, of that vibe of just like, ugh, like, oh, woe is me, or woe is this. I hate my job. I hate my life. I hate my world. Man, my kids, this, and that. No, no, no. Count your blessings 2 by 2, not even 1 by 1. So then going to verse 10, it says, for he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil and his lips that they speak no guile. Let him eschew evil and do good. Let him seek peace and ensue it. Seek peace, go after it. Seek peace for that person too. Why not just have a mission to change their vibe, change their energy? And if they're not changeable, hold on, let's make sure we get there too. If they're not changeable, you can create healthy boundaries and stay away from people. That's very healthy. To if there's a person who is dead set on just being that negative, angry, ruthless person who just can't see the good in anything, or intentionally wants to attack you, intentionally wants to take you off of your joy walk and your peace walk, they got to go in a box. You can put the box off to the side. Totally understandable. But if there's someone, maybe they just need some compassion, like the first verse said. Have a little compassion, have a little pity, pray for them, be a blessing to them. Be like, what's up, man? You're always kind of frustrated. Is there anything I can do to help you? I laugh because I know a lot of people are probably thinking, girl, you're crazy. But you just never know. So be a blessing, get a blessing. Don't match energy, change energy. Thank you for tuning in to Morning Flame. Like, subscribe, share, and most importantly, be blessed. God bless you all.